Hi everyone, welcome back. So now we are on to the second video of the covers. So let me show you the completed covers. Here is this one and the, where's my mechanism? Where did I put it? Right here. Here's the mechanism for this one. So this one I'm going to attach here on the back where it was before. So, and I will show you how I do that. And it turned out, let me move some of my stuff here. It turned out very well. I love how this whole thing is covered. It is just beautiful. I love it. So we are going to attach the mechanism on that one. We will do that on screen in a moment. Here is the pastel one. This is actually a flannel and it is so soft and pretty. I just love it. So that is how that one turned out. This one I did not take off, if you remember, and I picked out some end papers. This is some heavy cardstock, which is, I want it to be heavy so that, you know, because you have seams here that we need to cover, so I want it to be thick. So my end papers are going to go here, and this has got a really pretty paisley print on it. Almost kind of looks like an herbal print with some flowers, but that is my end papers for this one. And what we're going to do is we're going to tuck it right under this mechanism, and you're not going to know that we didn't cover the whole thing like this one. So we will do that one on camera. And then here is the cover of the 70s Holly Hobby-ish, kind of, I think it is. My feeling of it anyways. This is that bedspread. And so this one is attached. The covers are done in a different way. And here's the inside. I have not picked out any end papers for this yet. And then the mechanism for this one will go right in here. So it will go like this. And we will do that together. So this is the one that we did from scratch by using a binder, and we took all the vinyl off it and took it all apart. So this one is from scratch. I created the spine myself. And then I covered the boards, and we're going to, this was in the middle, well, it was in the middle of this here. Sorry if I'm not confusing you, go back and watch the first video. It'll make sense, but, so this one, I have not picked my papers, the end papers here, because I'm looking for some really 70-ish style, something to go in here, so something really cool. So that I am holding off on, but during the camera video today, we're going to work on these two. So this one here, let's work on this, and we need to find where the holes were. Let me grab my pokey tool. And I might be able to feel it, although the glue, oh, see, I think it's right here. I can see it right here. Yep, right there. So that went through really easy. That's where the hole is. So we're gonna re-poke through that, and looks like it's right there. Yep, perfect. So I have my two holes. They need to be somewhat bigger because we are going to attach our brads, or if you have those special screws, which I looked and I couldn't find where those special screws were. I swear I saved some when I took apart like a scrapbook. Nope, those are my other blades. And maybe I just tossed them because I thought I would probably never use them. But I usually save everything, and I don't see them because I would have stuck them in here. This is kind of my gadget, little 3-drawer gadget thing here, and I just don't see them. Sorry for the noise. There's my magnets, my little tool for, yep, and I don't see them. So we are going to use, I mean, if you have those and you want to buy them, absolutely do that. So I am going to find 2 brads, and I actually want something heavy duty, plus it needs to be small enough to go into here. Let me zoom down for you so you can kind of see what I'm doing. So I want something kind of heavy duty-ish. Let me grab my, oops, here they are. My tweezers here so I can pick through some of this stuff. So it's just for something decorative. This would be cute. That would be cute to be decorative, but I would like it to be a little bit bigger because I don't want it to be able to slide through. Now, like this one sits way up too tall, so I don't want that one. So I'm looking for a Pacific size, and I just want to make sure that it's big enough. Those are snowflakes. That's a huge one. Those are square. Alright, so let's move on to my other brads. I have a feeling it's going to be the medium ones, the gold. Ooh, this might work. Look at this one. This one actually has a jewel. This one has a jewel on it. And look at that. Fits in there perfect. So see that one? Oops. Just trying to get the camera to focus. So there we go. That one has like a jewel. There. See? And it fits down in there, and it will look really pretty, kind of as decorative also. So let me find another one that's hopefully the same color. If not, we will do, was that blue or green? Oh, so one was a teal and one was a light blue. So let's see. There we go. I found 2 teal ones. And those match the flowers, I think. Maybe unless I do 2 baby blue. There we go. Let's do 2 baby blue because this is more of a pastel. All right. I just want to make sure that the tongs are long enough to hold it also. Okay. If not, my other option was these here. This one. This one is much longer, so it'll have a little bit more hold strength versus this one is a little bit shorter. If you can see here. This one's a little bit shorter. This one's a little bit shorter, and this one's a little bit longer. There we go. So it's a little bit different. Otherwise, that one can go in there. And you know what? That one doesn't look that bad either. And I think I would prefer a longer prong. So you know what? Let's switch gears and let's do the longer one. Even though that's gold, it's okay because it's got yellow flowers. So let's do 2 really long ones. I would rather have the security of a longer prong on those. Okay, so this means I need to have my hole a little bit bigger here, so just going to poke through it all the way. I might have to get a bigger tool also, but that might work just fine. Let's see if those prongs go through there. I don't want to bend them as they're going through, so let's see what else I have that would be a little bit bigger to go through that hole without oh wait, let's see, here we go. This one's a little bit bigger. Where's the hole? Right there. There we go. There. This one's a little bit bigger. There, much better. So, there. Much better. Okay. So those should go through there fine. Yes. All right. What I'm going to do to make it extra stability is, let me find my E6000. Okay, so I have E6000 here. This happens to be jewelry and bead only because it has a smaller tip on it, but otherwise I am going to stick this in here. Make sure my holes are lined up. Oh no, did I? Oh wait, is this the wrong one? No. Hold on. Is this the one? This one and this one. Thought it was this one. How did I get the holes messed up? Because the hole was already there. Let me see. All right, I had to find the right one that went with this. I'm like, what? I made the holes. I couldn't be wrong with the holes. Okay, so there are my holes. Okay. And I'm going to put that through. Yes. Okay. But I'm going to put some E6000 on the holes. I'm going to put some around the mechanism. I'm just going to make sure my hole isn't goobered up here, because this stuff likes to just pour out. Okay, so let me take a needle, longer needle here. Open that up. There we go. Looks like it was a little gunky. So I'm going to put some on the back. There she comes. Okay. I'm going to put some on the back of this one, because I have to put it down together. And then what I'm going to do is also stick some in the hole. Okay, now and my D-ring faces this way, so let's put that on there, poke that one through, and poke this one through. Okay, now we have it on the other side, so let's put some E6000 on the wings of this brad. Okay, now this is going to get probably sticky, so let's open those up, because you're going to get it on your fingers for sure. And this stuff is messy. So, you know what? Let me grab something. I'm going to grab this spatula just for the heck of it, because I don't want it to get on all over my fingers. So we're just going to push down the brad, you gotta remember to hold it up so that, you know what, I need something stiffer. Alright, let's just go to my pliers here and push it down. We want that to be creased. Okay, now turn it around and do this one, and you're holding it from the inside. Okay. Where'd my needle go? Sorry if I was off camera on that one. Okay, I gotta spread those open without getting the gunk all over. Oh, there we go. Alright, now just take your pliers or whatever you're going to use to flatten them down, and you want it to be tight. Alright, so I have some more glue oozing out, so I'm just going to go ahead and put it on there, and I'm done with this. Okay. Now don't worry, this is going to get covered up. Okay. And I'm thinking I will go up and down with those. Okay, with those wings. I'll turn them this way. Okay. Alright, so that is in there now. There we go, we have that. And don't worry, we're going to cover that up. And I wish I could have did this before, but otherwise I wouldn't have this whole continuous coverage if I did that. So, okay, so I have all of my binders put together, and I have started collecting some of the pages for it. I have not done anything with a cover on this one yet. This one here I've been moving along a little bit, and I did do the end papers in this one and did a vinyl pocket here. And boy, sewing on vinyl, actual vinyl, like this, you know, an actual vinyl is hard to do on a machine because I think the needle gets heated up and then it starts melting the plastic. But I did finish this, and I won't do that another one like that because it was too hard, and I did not want to glue it on. So I've got my end papers in this one, and I did my tie. I have not started on any inside papers of this one or the cover. I do have my cover chosen, so maybe we'll do that next. And then this one, same thing. I have not done decided my cover yet, but I did do a lace pocket here and a lace pocket on the back, and I've started to collect some pages for this one. So I think in this video, let's work on doing the cover on this one first. And I have a lot of my stuff all set, so I've got a lot of things gathered here that I've been looking for. When I run into something, it's like, okay, yes. So these are, most of the stuff in this journal will be like bright colors because they're primary. Your primary colors. So I've gathered some things for that. I do have this vintage book page, and I thought about putting that on the front here. I do have this one backed onto cardstock as well. Georgie Porgy. So this would make a cute pocket or something. And then I have this one also. This is a vintage book page, and I've backed it onto cardstock and kind of just sewed around it. So I am thinking I am gonna go with this one for the cover. And so I think I've chosen my cover for this one. And I have not decided like if I'm gonna do lace or fabric underneath for layering. I have not decided that. I also thought about having making this as like a pocket on the very front of the book cover too, so I haven't decided yet, but this has been complete, and then I'm choosing this one. So this is gonna go in there, and I have to think about what I want to do for the inside or you know, for the collaging and stuff. So like I said, I've got lots of stuff here off to the side. This book page here, this vintage book page, came out of this My Treasured Tales book. Came out of this book here. And that is gonna go on this pastel. I love the pastel colors in here where this little fox is peeping out of the hole. It's almost like it's springtime, and you know, there's beautiful pastel colors. So I think this is the cover that I'm gonna put on the front of this one. So let's cut that out, and I need to make sure, because see, some of my sewing is gonna be bigger, so I might have to sew this on my sewing machine to go all the way around. But let's just cut it out here and see what happens. So let's just kind of cut around my sewing outline here. And I backed it on to this really heavy cardstock. I'm just trying to stay as close as I can to the sewing, just so that I don't disturb the stitches. Okay, I will definitely probably reuse this, so I'm just gonna cut these pieces off here, and then I can reuse all of this items on here. So, oh, see, I love that. I love the colors of this and the flower. Oh, isn't that pretty? I love that. And if you know my style, I am not an over frilly, loaded type of decorating type person when it comes to decorating the covers and stuff. So I am more less is more. So, and look at that, it just barely covers the edge, and I don't like it because I don't want, you know, this to become a hang up on. So what I think I'm going to do is take my sewing machine, and I'm going to re-sew or join this sewing and make it a little bit shallower circles here with my sewing. And I have blue thread in my machine, so I will be right back. I'm going to shorten this up so that it doesn't stick off the edge. I sewed it a little bit too wide, so I'll be right back with that. Okay, I am back, and I re-sewed around there, making this a little bit smaller so it will fit on here. And I think I am going to leave the cover just like this, and then I'm going to leave the top open so that we can stick a really pretty tag with some ribbon and stuff off the top. So let's get this glued on here. And I'm going to use Fabri-Tac. So like I said, I'm going to glue the edges here. So let's start here and go all the way around. And I want to make sure it's pretty sturdy, so I'm going to make like big circles here on all these thread edges, because I don't want it coming apart or loose at all. So I'm making circles here. And then I'm just going to do a straight line across the bottom. And then another all the way around. Alright. So I'm just going to make sure that there's no lint on here, so we're all good. And it is the front. Just making sure. Yeah, this is going to be so adorable. And right there. So I'm just going to push this down into the fabric really good. Okay. I'm just going to take, I can't push too hard because I have a binder here, but let me see if I can go off the edge here. I'm going to be able to push it really hard. So sorry, I'm off the edge of my table here. But I want to make sure, I actually want to rub this really good. So I'm just rubbing it in really good. I don't want my edges to come up, so. And I'm just using this piece of like pattern paper just so and I don't have any glue seepage, so that's really good. So all right. So now that I have this cover chosen, my insides are done. The front and the back. Oops. So I have my front and my back, and I'm not going to do anything with I'm not going to do anything with the back that I know of yet. We'll see. But it is such a beautiful, soft flannel, roses and I think hydrangeas. So I'm going to let this dry. Just want to keep pushing it down. Really good. Okay, so how adorable that little fox. Isn't that cute? Okay. So we're going to let that one dry. And so now I have this one, and I have not picked out anything for the cover of this yet. So, because it has these pretty bunnies here, so I'm not sure about covering it up, but I know I want something there. And if I put that on there, then that's covering that up. So I'm kind of at a crossroads because I don't have anything exactly picked out. Let me see. My other choices, let's see. Sorry, let me grab all my stuff here. Got more book pages here. This one's more of a primary color, so I think that's going to go in the other one. So there's that. Okay, let's see what else I have. I just haven't, I mean, it takes me a long time to figure out my cover because, so these are all just some pieces that I'm going to stick in the journal, like this can, you know, page pocket. This is really cute, but that covers up my bunnies. These are just kind of odds and ends, just of some things that I've been looking at. This is a big journal card here. This is really cute. I made a couple really big journal cards. This one has an envelope on the back. This one here I'm not done with. I haven't finished that up yet. Found some really cute paper. So that's kind of where I am at right now with finding a cover. And then I have this vintage book here. I have this vintage book. It's kind of hard to see the cover, but it says Songs from Mother Goose. And most of these 3 binder journals that I'm working on are kind of like a nursery rhyme, vintage type book pages. And so I ran into this, and I like it because it's long-wise, so I can fold it in half and then put my holes on this side, so then it would open up and you would have both. So I did pick out this one, Lucy Locket and Mary Had a Little Lamb, picked out. So I do have that book. So I do have that. So I've just gathered a whole bunch of things here and there. The other items that I've been working on is some ephemera, but that will be in my next video. But this video is basically just finishing up the, you know, the outside of the binders. So this one is going to be adorable. Like I said, this one, and then this one, this is going to be my cover on this one, but I'm not sure if I'm going to put anything underneath it either. I might just leave it like this and make a pocket on the front. This is just adorable. Whoops, goes like this. This is just adorable. I love this one. So I probably will glue this on. I'm not sure if I'm going to put anything behind it yet. So that is where I am at. Thank you for joining me and coming along with my binder series, but I will be back slowly but surely. All right, thank you. Bye.